One Owner Car Guy, oneownercarguy.com. And I don't know what order I put this in, but I'm taking it at some different lights to where you can kind of get an idea for the light of day and the shadow of night. Beautiful black car. It is nice as can be. It's a one owner car, and it is pretty to scale, to spec. Been widened out and everything. And it is just an absolutely gorgeous car. Everybody looks at you, and you wouldn't be able to tell if it is a real or a unreal or what it is unless you really start looking and you knew something to begin with. Everybody I show gets pretty fooled. Pretty fooled. Well, it's this time of day. Let me get in the back here. Show you. I got the tail. Broke off. A guy needs to put it back on. As clean as can be, but it's all capped off. Not all rusty, but you got all these things like this on the bumper piece. Got these dual tips. Super cool exhaust system and everything. All the gold emblems. The paint, man, it's got a Ferrari type paint job on it. It is definitely a very high class paint job. It's a little older of a paint job. Not old, but it's been maintained. I'll show you any flaws or minor damages on it. But right now I'm going to show you the inside and we'll go on a test drive. And the next time I'll show you the outside. Because I'm going to lose my light, and with the light the way it is, it's really easy to show the insides. Now, the seats are in great shape. Let me get this out of here. The top there is different. I have a hard clamshell that goes on it. Out of a 13 to 37, scored a 50. And I know, ding, ding, ding. Sorry. 95, had 62. And then just keeps going from there. Right up to now, and having 71,768. 71,907. Hey man, that's all me too. I've put that many miles on it, and it was set until then. I'm gonna put your auto check behind the seat here. It's got this little pillow in it, custom made too, but just to kind of hold you up a little bit more. Whatever that is came right off. It's beeswax. Not all torn up, and it's very, very nice, very clean. Let me get this out of here for us. Now there's more switches and buttons on this thing than I know. And this here, we were working on it, and we didn't. It's got a piece of Velcro there on it to cover up some things. These speakers, they sound good, but there's just nowhere to put speakers in the doors of these. And he actually wired the disc control in there. He's got an equalizer over there. It's hard to, let me see here. I'll show you under the hood next time. If I can remember how to open this. There we go. There we go. Just nice as can be. It is cool in red too. Very clean. And this is all zipped in here. There's a storage in there. Tape around the backs of the lights. It is pretty cool car. And clean as can be. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this bad boy. And it didn't even pull the top out. Nope. Perfect. Let's show you in the other side. God, the paint is so nice too. The door handles, the rear, or not rear, should I say outside door handles, are, I'll show you. Oh, these, the top things are a little loose. Oh, well, that wasn't good. My dad rode in here, and he's a pretty big guy, and he kind of mashed that up. Actually, I can't believe that I got him to ride in here. He agreed before he knew what we were going in. That's what it was. He's about 360 or so, about 5'8". So it's a little hard for him to drop on down into it. But once you're in it, oh God, this thing rides just wonderfully. Well, that's kind of a walk around. I'm gonna go ahead and do I'm gonna show you the little damages now to where we're done with it, because I've got the light of day. I may as well. God, it's a nice car. Okay. Very straight going down the sides, very straight. However, a couple little body cracks like you get with fiberglass. Man, I had my Carrera glasses on today, and I was just going down the road. A couple chips there. People giving me the thumbs up. A couple little stress marks. And that's like beeswax or something. As is that. It is just so nice. I want to make sure you see everything. The little stress mark there. A couple miscellaneous little ones like that. A little chip here or there. And if I forget something, I'm sorry. I'm very picky on this stuff. It's a blast to drive. Little spider stress cracks right in there. Can you see that? Somebody rubbed it just slightly right there. Just ever so lightly. Wow. A couple little pieces on this. And these are actually all wood. A couple little chip marks on them that you could touch up if you wanted. This paint has been water sanded and cut and buffed like you wouldn't believe, man. It is just nice, nice, nice. Somebody took good care of it. A little chip. A couple little stress marks like here. And a couple little areas that you'll see that are just not... Oh, I like the logo too. See, there you go. Like a little crack in the paint. Just barely. But I want to be sure to show you anything. Well, going down this side. It's not all dinged up. It's fiberglass. Well, that's the outside. And I'll show you with the top up and such tomorrow. Make sure I'm going to clip down before I go. There. It's a sweet car, man. Well, oneownercarguy.com, and I'm going to get out of here on the road. Try this bad boy out. I already have. I like it a lot. Oh, this is... If you watch my channel much, I had a 68 Bird that I've had for, 12 years, 13 years, and 4-speed 68. And I sold it because I want one of these. And I got a 65 GTO convertible, and I'm probably going to sell it. And I'm looking for a real one of these. If you do that all the way, there's a sound. Oh, it's this. That's what I was going to show you. It's to do with your latch. I got to get that wired back together there. That's the actual handle. Mirrors are nice. Okay, I took them keys out. Now a matter of finding them. Here we go. Now I'll tell you, there's a few switches in this car that I'm not 100% about. Turn this down. This all works. A couple switches. I know you hear that. That's a compressor. That turns it off. that. And 71,907. And that's that. Let's do it again just for the heck of it, to where you can see the gauges. Lights. How do you turn the lights on in this? Trent knew. And they flip up and everything just like they're supposed to. I'm sorry about the ding ding dinging. There we go. It drives, corners, steers. Very nice. That's all there is to say about it. Different kind of driving than a muscle car. Totally different. You don't get that want to just let it rip, but you do get a little bit of want to do that. And I'll tell you what, the car has got it. Well, I'm gonna do the long test drive on this one. I've been doing a little bit longer ones. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. Oh, there's a cop right there. No. I gotta get a couple pictures down here. That's all there is to it. I do some at the school these times of day. And just a good time for it. So we'll head down here. Make sure I have my wallet. You know, it's really good on the not bottoming out thing, which really surprised me. Okay, I'll give you a walk around down here too, for the heck of it. Everybody looking. They do look at the car. If you don't want people to look at your car, buy a different car. Don't buy this car. Not a good salesman here. But if you don't like people looking at you, you don't want this car, because everybody looks at you, and everybody, when you get gas and stuff, wants to ask you a question. Hey man, what's this and what's that? And that's where you got to make the choice if you're going to stand behind it being a real one, or if you're just going to be straight up with them and tell them the benefits of not having a real one. I'm no car dummy here, and I know the disadvantages of a real one, like that $10,000 service at $30,000, and yeah, any other services you got to do. Well, OneOwnerCarGuy.com. I'll probably clip this on the way back home, and then give you a good view tomorrow on it. Absolutely beautiful. I'm done, and I'm going to clip this off and clip some more together. Thanks for watching. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. One Owner Car Guy, OneOwnerCarGuy.com. I'm back again, and I'll probably show you more of this one than I do of a lot of them, just because I love the looks of it. I mean, that's all there is to it. No matter the angle of the dangle here, it's just a beautiful car, and built pretty to scale. And like I've said in the other videos, don't know if you've seen them yet, it definitely fools everybody if you want to. I'd rather not back it up and just let them know what it is. What a car. And the story on this one, it's a one owner. Somebody took their car that they bought and redid it. That's awesome. You got a nice maintained car versus some junker that somebody just ripped apart because it was in a wreck. This is a sweet car. It's got a super high auto check score and runs and drives out nice. I'm sure you'll maintain it over the years and replace the pump or switch or whatever. Cool thing is, You ain't got to replace a pump or a switch on a Ferrari Testarossa. You got to do it on a Fiero GT. That's pretty darn cheap. Pretty darn cheap. Well, that's pretty much all you're looking around. I'll flip the top up for tomorrow and get some in the bright sun. I might as well just take you back up to the house with me and show you another test drive. Yeah, why not? You want to go? Come on, answer me. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. I just like driving this car, to be quite honest with you. If you don't like people staring, though, don't buy it. That's all I can tell you. Got an alarm up in there. Air switch there. Got a very, very sporty feel. Ooh, 65, 66 caddy. Well, back on the road. For a little price. Make sure and check my website, OneOwnerCarGuy.com. You know, and I have things done to these, and I replace things and what have you. So I never know what I'm asking or what the price is when I'm doing these YouTube videos. So definitely check my website for that kind of stuff. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. Yeah, that was a little bit of a downshift there, but you don't want to get stuck on this hill with somebody coming the other way there. What a car, man. So many different ways to put the suspension and everything. All your buttons. Oh, the lights are right there. Maybe. Well, OneOwnerCarGuy.com, and I'll show you all this tomorrow, and you'll see it all. Well, I guess you won't see it tomorrow, but I'll film it again tomorrow in the sunlight with the top up also. Sorry for fingering the screen there. Shifting, and that's that. Okay, leave this. That's that. OneOwnerCarGuy.com, and I gotta give you an outro of showing you the car, even though I'm gonna redo more of it. It is a nice car and a blast to drive. You feel really neat driving it, I tell you. Maybe that's Vogue. I don't know. You feel really cool driving it, though. It's got the look, man. Well, and it sounds nice, too. Nice and throaty. That's that. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. Make sure and check out my channel. Like, subscribe, comment. I always get the cool stuff. And I ain't just reviewing someone's car. It's for sale. Call me up. 406-544-6919. Nathan, OneOwnerCarGuy.com. I'll send this anywhere. We'll talk to you. Well, OneOwnerCarGuy.com here again, and I'm showing you the car in the sun. And I'm telling you, no matter where you go, I'm at a little school here, and all the kids pointing, and then on the way home, the old people that are taking a walk pointing, and you know, anybody you run across kind of points and stares and gives you that look and gives you a thumbs up. You get a lot of thumbs up. Miami Vice, yes, to agree, gives you that look. Beautiful in the sun, beautiful in the shade. This car is just absolutely nice. And it's very easy to take the top up and down and all that good stuff. What I'll probably do is just once around, and then I'll go ahead and pop the top down on the ride home. This thing is to spec pretty much, man. I don't know how close to spec it is, but I know that I went over where some guys work on cars and they chop hydraulics into all these Lincolns and everything. Nobody could tell. I mean, you go to a Ferrari Testarossa dealer, a Ferrari dealer, they could tell. Your friends will be able to tell if you tell them, and I would tell them, because this has got its own uniquenesses that make it better than a Ferrari. Better than a Ferrari, you say? Well, yes, because there's one thing about this one that really is neat. One owner car guy can afford to work on this car, and that's pretty slick. I'm gonna take this top down, and it's a simple clip in here. You flip them out and flip them down, just like that. And now it's loose. Same thing on the other side. Okay, really easy to do. You just gotta get these clips off, and I was having a little bit of a time of that. Little unbuckle here, and I don't think the other side is buckled in the same. Oh yeah, it was, but it came unbuckled. Flip that behind the seat, layer down. Oh, hang on now. There's an extra button there that I was forgetting. And I do have a hard boot that goes on this. So now, might as well walk around again. And by the time it's said and done, I don't know how many walkarounds I've done, but it'll be a few. The car looks good. I love the car. I absolutely love the car. And if there's one that I could keep in the past while, it would likely be this one. I'm gonna give you a test drive on the way back to the house here. Get out of here. I guess school's letting out. I love that view right up there. And this is the worst view on most cars for me. I hate that back view. But it looks bad. So, I'm gonna take off, do it to it, and I'll show you the interior back at the house. And it's very nice too. Lost my keys. And I don't know which way I put the videos in here, but I'll show you on the auto check. One owner, and I actually called the guy up. 1337 scored a 50. I actually called the gentleman up, and he checks out on the mileage. He actually got the car, built the car. The guy's a cosmetic surgeon in Beverly Hills, and he actually built the car, and it's a nice car. I'm very happy with it. And gauges everywhere. Just a nice driver. Air suspension. Make it nice for getting out of places like this, for sure. It's got a nice rumble to it. And yes, I know, if you're a Ferrari purist, I'm sure that it does not sound exactly like a real Ferrari. Not saying it does. It's got a nice feel, and it's got a nice amount of power, and it drives great. OneOwnerCarGuy.com, and man, people go by, just look. Parking lot, I come out from the liquor store, get a Rockstar, 3 people around the car. I come out to get in it yesterday in front of one of my yards, 2 people. showed up at the new lot in Lakeside. Cleared the whole place, man. Everybody came and looking at it. People just gawk, man. It's funny. I guess I do too when I see one. So it's not so funny. Well, one owner car guy. If you're looking for a fun car, stop it. Call me. 406-544-6919. You can reach me anytime. That's about it. I'll get up here and show you the outside again. Make sure I've showed you the end. Everybody's gone. It's just me here. I guess I'll be able to show you the inside right now. There we go. That'll work. Okay, I don't know everything about this car. I know this. You have a place up here to store stuff. You have a equalizer here, and you have a deck in the door. I've got some kind of thing on over here, so I'm gonna get out here. I'm gonna leave you looking at this. Huh, there you go. I'm actually watching the YouTube Comedy Week. Yes, sirree. YouTube Comedy Week. Well, this car is nice as can be. Seats are beautiful. Let me show you what I meant on the outside door handle is right here. And it just needs some adjustment with this wire that we haven't got done right now. And I've been using the insides. Let me get rid of this. This is the tail for the horse. You can get a new one for $70 or so. And this has something to do with, I don't know. Wow, man. A lot of this stuff, I just don't know. Like this. There's a switch here for computer diagnostic. And I don't know. I really don't know. There's an air gauge there. I know that's for the air, obviously. Get the back open here. In great shape. There's for your hardtop to click in. And this is... What's under here? Oh, that's your ECM, I believe, under there. God, these seats feel nice and tight. This piece here is a little loose on this. And you can see there's a clip piece. And you can redo that if you want, but my phone accidentally called my mom here. So that's not cool. On this side, see, you got that piece there. You got an Orion Ferrari Extreme. It's an Orion XR, XTR. Got a nice box back there. That's cool. Amps under the hood. Loving the Ferrari floor mats. The seats are in great shape. This is nice leather too. Speakers everywhere. And these here, there's plenty of room, but it'd make it hard to get in if you're a big person. The miles are right according to AutoCheck and everything. Dash is in great condition. Has a very nice Euro feel to it. Okay. I'm not hiding nothing there, I just want to show you the auto check. And you know, while I'm at it, you got these speakers here. And the seat's nice. In great shape. It's just got a little custom made pillow there. It actually fits in there. Really nice. For just a little extra padding over that Euro feel. The Euro look and the Euro feel is one thing, but it definitely has a certain uncomfortability to it. God, this thing is nice. It's clean. And I'm trying to get you all the angles here. Angle of the dangle. And I'm gonna have to put my camera up here. I'm sorry. Like I say, the guy's a plastic surgeon. A plastic surgeon, whatever I said the first time. See, I'm unzipping that right there. My camera's gonna fall in if I do it that way. A cosmetic surgeon, there you go. Eyes and everything from what I found on him. Antenna, amp and radio stuff. All kinds of relays and everything for the suspension. It's wired in through some valves and stuff, and it all works cool. This is the dealer, some tape on this. I think I showed you this yesterday, but now you've seen it again. Ain't nothing else I can really say about this car, except that you should be driving it. You should own it. You know, let's flip up these headlights before we get any farther along here. Yeah, baby. And you know, that's the one thing we didn't clean up, by the way. I got a rag here, but no water. But they'll clean up real nicely. We just didn't flip them up. Oh, chip there in that one. Couple chips in that one. They'd shine up nice. Man, that looks good. That goes off once your suspension gets all cool stuff. In fact, you could turn it off if you wanted, manually. I think that's for the suspension. I'm not sure. I need to make sure and picture it all the way up. Huh, I don't know which way I did it. Well, tires are great on it, man. Just great. That is the one-owner car here. Hope you enjoyed. Don't know how I clipped it all together, but if you're looking for one of these, stop it. You found it. Call me, Nathan, 406-544-6919. Absolutely beautiful car. And oh man, it's almost up now. I'm gonna take it up there, and you can see it came up a good ways too. I'm gonna take it up there and take some pictures like that. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. Thanks for watching. BeaglesPocket.com. That's about all I got to say. We'll talk to you. Clipping one more in here, and I don't know. I know I didn't show you under the hood, and I've already clipped it open, and it's got that hole there. You got an amp on the front of this, in between there, and it's real nice with the fan, keeps it cool. Custom liner covering up this. You really don't have a boot or anything in this. You've just got, or a boot, trunk type area or anything in this. What you've got is the, let me move this for you. All your wiring for the decks. Now, your disc changer's under here, and this moves rather easily. But what this is covered up by this. What this is the backs to... Hang on a sec here now. Let me get this thing back together. This is hard to do with the camera. Hang on. Let me get this back in here. You gotta take pictures too. And such. And boom. Okay, that's back in there. But this guy put his stereo in the door, and that is super cool. Space saving type thing. Now I haven't figured out all the buttons. There's stuff on this car I don't even know about. The Ferrari mat there is a little messed up. You might want to buy a new one or something. And this speaker is a little loose, as you can tell. It sounds great. It's in great shape. Everything on it is really nice. And it is fun to drive, like I said there. Well, that's that. And if you got any questions, 406-544-6919. You can reach me anytime. And I was gonna show you right there. A little dink on the wheel. This panel here could use just a teeny bit of adjustment, possibly. And I went around the car, showed you anything on it. A couple little, a chip there, a couple little stress marks, a little stress crack there. But aside from the couple little things like that, it's beautiful and ready to go and be driven. And on the cheap, mind you. On the cheap. Well, oneownercarguy.com. Like, comment, subscribe. I always get weird stuff, cool stuff, and I sell it cheap. Well, as you can see, the air is all aired up to 100 psi. This thing is really cool with the equalizer all bouncing and stuff. I wish I could show you the radio working. This display doesn't work here. You can still use all the buttons, but he's got the display, he's got it all wired in a little different. Different switches like I showed you yesterday. This one here should be glued on the back of that a bit, but they've been, this one's a little warped. Straighten it out first. Windows work fine. Here's your mileage and gauges. The lights, I don't know exactly how to work them. I had them on working just fine. I don't know what button it was. So, oh, and then I found all these. And I don't know what all these are for. Just 3 more here on the door. It's an awesome car. I absolutely love it. I'm still learning things about it. I know there's an alarm. It's got all the lights and stuff. And when I do this, the light comes on here. But it's not arming. So, might be a switch inside that needs to be set. That is a latch I told you about. Well, one owner car guy. And if you want something like this on the cheap, well, here you go. It don't get much nicer than this. This car runs and drives great. Somebody's calling to get it already. I just got the whole ad together. Well, I'm going to take this phone call and talk to them. Go ahead, call anytime. 406-544-6919. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you. oneownercarguy.com.